Hello, my name is Sophie. I'm here today with one of our apprentices, which is
Elicia Pollard.
Elicia is our current apprentice, and we are hoping to recruit a couple more apprentices soon to bring into our production team. Elicia came here in June before she'd even started her apprenticeship at Calderdale College. What course are you doing?
Level 2 engineering.
Knew that she wanted to do an apprenticeship, right? But you didn't know.
I just didn't want to stay at school.
When I was at school, nobody kind of really encouraged apprenticeships, and I think that was even your experience.
Yeah, it was always, you had to have a backup plan.
I think that you're, quite confident in like the academic subjects. Like you did quite well at school, didn't you? You got some quite good grades, and I think that your school were quite keen that you carried on with that and didn't kind of talk to you about what the other options were. Is that right?
Yeah.
I'm 40 now, and that was my experience when I was at school. Went on to do A-levels. Interestingly enough, I did do business studies, but I didn't get through and finish my business studies because my business studies teacher, who was a man, and I was in a class full of all boys except me, told me that he didn't think that business studies was for me and suggested that I left. So stupidly, I did. And looking back on it now, I'm really cross about that because I'd like to go back and tell that teacher that I'm running a business now and I didn't need his business studies A-level. And then I went on to university, and I didn't study engineering, I didn't study manufacturing. I did an event management degree, and I learnt how to organise events, and I went on to be an event manager in the music industry. I met Stan, who is my business partner, and we set up this business together 13 years ago. What you choose to do when you're younger does not necessarily impact what happens to you later on in life. I think that if you were not sure about what you wanted to do, that choosing an engineering apprenticeship or a manufacturing apprenticeship would be just a great place to start, right?
You can always do the work experience, and if you don't enjoy it, then you just don't have to carry on.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
As long as you enjoy it, and that's why I stayed, because I enjoyed it. Communication is a big one. It's a lot easier with a smaller team.
Yeah.
And because nice people and no one judges anyone.
Do you remember when you broke the mirror in here? It's alright.
Diane were like, I can tell her if you want. I'm like, I'm alright. I can do it.
I can do this. It's about understanding that you've made a mistake or you haven't got something right, being honest about it, and then working out A, how to fix it, or B, how to avoid doing it in future. And I think that was something we talked about when you started, wasn't it? It's like, whatever it is fine.
It doesn't matter, people make mistakes, and I think that's what helps you confess as well.
Yeah.
Because you bothered, but you wasn't bothered.
You can't grow as a human being until you actually make those mistakes.
Yeah. The working life does impact the outside of your life, as in the work stuff around work. It just gives you a better attitude towards life, I think.
Right, that's really interesting.
I've noticed my attitude has changed a lot since I've worked here. Like around the house, I don't know, I'm not bothered about doing jobs anymore. Just crack on with it. It's done in the time, it just goes so fast at work. I
always say that to my kids. The time that you've moaned about me asking you to empty the dishwasher, which you're gonna have to do anyway, you may as well have done it, and then you could have moved on to something else. I still get scared about meeting new people.
Yeah. Also helps that the people around still, like I've said before, they're just so nice.
Yeah.
When you meet a nice person, you're not bothered about talking to them. For me, it's the simple bits of tools and equipment and the simple side of it. It's basic engineering.
Yeah, I think they called it foundations, don't they?
Yeah. It's just about picking up little bits of things along the way in your journey, and at the end of it you'll decide what you want to do.
Yeah, journey.
Hopefully.
Journey is such a great word to use to describe life, because that's what it is, isn't it?